April 26. Carlisle to Lanercost. Quote of the day, "Not all those who wander are lost." J.R.R. Tolkien. Song of the day, "Somewhere Along the Way" by Dan Mullins. We woke and had a great 3-egg cheese and mushroom omelet plus coffee. Today is Guide Dogs for the Blind Walk for Positive Impact. Many thanks to those who helped us raise more than $2,000. We proudly wore our T-shirts. Our hostess kindly donated 20 pounds, and Hadrian hikers Michelle and Deborah chipped in another 5 pounds. Highlights of the day: 1. No falls, no blisters. 2. Total distance of 10 miles. 3. More lambs, sheep, alpacas, cows, horses, dogs, and kissing gates than we can count. 4. We walked through a meadow that had a vallum and what appeared to be a berm above what was once the wall. A welcome from number 5, a welcome donation box for drinks. Number 6, we met Kevin, the black lab. Number 7, the Lanercost tea room for a scone, a brownie, and our first proper English tea. Number 8, the Lanercost Priory took a tour, and Craig was mysteriously tapped on the shoulder by Henry, one of their 8 resident ghosts. We exchanged buttons with the host, Ian. Number 9, we loved our accommodation, Abby's farmhouse. The food for dinner was excellent: red pepper soup, crinkle fries, homemade lasagna, and ice cream sundaes. We shared our meal with about 10 fellow hikers. They came from Holland, New Zealand, and England. 3 of them were running the wall in 3 days. I had mentioned the vallum, which is a specific earthwork that runs parallel to Hadrian's Wall itself. It was thought to have served as a rearward defense. It's used to refer the entire structure of the wall itself as well. It also refers to the earthen rampart and ditch that formed part of the Roman camp defense. Here we are near Bleethorn Farm. Some baby sheep, really cute.
Lambs.
Or lambs, actually. And the mamas. The mamas and the papas. And here's Craig and Teresa. Hi, I'm Craig.
And I'm Teresa.
And we're Three Eye Blind. And today we're walking for guide dogs.
Guide dogs for the blind.
Walk for
Positivity.
impact.
Or impact. Yeah, positive impact.
Hi, I'm Craig.
And I'm Teresa.
And today we're walking for guide dogs.
For the blind.
Walk for positive impact.
Yes.
And along the way, we've met some really nice people who've made some great donations.
Yes, we did.
And we're really looking forward to finishing our walk and putting our feet up and having a gin and tonic.
And here in England, they have guide sheep.
Yes, but they haven't been much help to us. Yeah. It's humping. Hello.
Little sheep.
Oh,